Good morning, children. Today I am going to teach you the second lesson of our grammar. What is the name of our second lesson? Our second lesson is all about sentences. Our second lesson is all about sentences. Okay, before going to the lesson, let me ask you some question. What is a word? See, a word is nothing but group of letters that makes particular sense. See, if the group of words that are arranged in a particular order and that makes some sense, then it is a sentence. Don't get confused. If group of letters are arranged in particular order, then it is a word. If group of words are arranged in a particular order and that makes some sense, then it is a sentence. Our second lesson is sentences, right? What is the spelling of sentences? S-E-N-T-E-N-C-E-S, sentences. Read these group of words. Read these group of words. What is a word? The letters are arranged in a particular order in order to make a word or in order to give some sense, then it is a word, right? So see, what is a sentence? Group of words which makes some sense. See the first one, the, T-H-E, the, and G-I-R-L, girl. So the first word, the, contains 3 letters and the second word contains 4 letters and the second word contains 4 letters, right? So see, the girl. The is one word and girl is another word, right? Does it make any sense? The girl. What is the girl? Who is she? What is her name? What is she doing? Nothing is mentioned in this sentence. Nothing is mentioned in this sentence. Does it make any sense? These are also group of words. This is one word and this is second word. Right. See the B one. The girl eating. The girl eating. Here they have given us 3 words. What are they? T-H-E, the, Z-I-R-L, girl, E-A-T-I-N-G, eating. They have given us 3 words. Does it make any sense? The girl eating. What is she eating? Does it mention anything? No, it doesn't mention anything. The girl eating. They have given us the girl eating. Does it make any sense? No, right? See, the girl is eating an apple. The girl is eating an apple. If you see in this sentence, it gives us proper meaning. See, sentences are not only group of words. It is group of words that make some sense, that gives us some information. If a group of words are arranged in a particular order and they give us some meaning, then it is a sentence. The girl is eating an apple is a sentence. See, the first 2 group of words, A and B, do not make complete sense, right? So now only we have seen the first group of words, the girl, and the second group of words, the girl eating, both doesn't give us proper information. But if you see the third group of words, it gives us some information. Okay, it gives us some information. The girl is eating an apple. So what is she doing? She is eating an apple. So but the third group of words, C, makes complete sense. It is a sentence. If the group of words gives us some meaning as well as they have to arranged in a particular order, then only it is a sentence. So see, here they have given us the definition of sentence. What is a sentence? As I told you, a sentence is a group of words that makes complete sense. A sentence is a group of words that makes complete sense. And they have also given us how to identify a sentence. A sentence always begins with a capital letter. A sentence always begins with a capital letter. If you see all these three, the T is capital, T is capital, T is capital. All the first words, all the starting letters of each sentence is a capital letter. So these two are not sentences. Why these two are not sentences? Because that doesn't give us complete meaning. But the third one gives us complete meaning. So how to identify a sentence? First thing, it should be start with capital letter. It should be start with a capital letter, and it gives us some information. Okay, let us do some exercises. See, tick the group of words that are sentences. See, for every question, they have given us three options. For every question, they have given us three options. In that three options, we have to identify the sentence. In that question, we have to identify a sentence. See the first one, the boy. See the second one, the boy sitting. See the third one, the boy is sitting on a chair. The boy is sitting on a chair. So, out of these three words, which one is a sentence? The boy. What is the boy? Who is that boy? Does it give any sense? No, right? So, it is not a sentence. See, the boy sitting. See, the starting letter is capital. But the boy sitting, where is the boy sitting? It doesn't give any information. See the third one, it is also start with capital letter. The boy is sitting on a chair. The boy is sitting on a chair. It gives us some information and it makes some sense. You always remember one thing. The sentence starts with a capital letter and ends with a full stop or question mark. A sentence ends with a full stop or a question mark. Okay. And it always starts with capital letter. So, and it also gives us some information. So, third one is a sentence. The boy is sitting on a chair. So, see the next one. Birds. Birds are flying in the sky. Birds are. See the first letters of each option. Birds, capital. Birds are flying in the sky, capital. Birds are. B is a capital. So for each option given to us, the starting letter of each option is capital. Then how to identify a sentence? Birds. It doesn't end with a full stop or question mark. It ends with a full stop. It doesn't end with full stop or question mark. So, it is a sentence and it also gives us some information. Birds are. What birds are? Which birds are? It doesn't give any sense. Birds. Which birds? What birds? It also doesn't give us any meaning. But the option B gives us some information. Birds are flying in the sky. So, it is a sentence. So, see the next one. Tom is eating an ice cream. Tom is eating an ice cream. Is eating an. Tom is. See, the first you have to check what is the first letter. T. It is a capital letter. I. It's capital letter. T. Capital. So, first word of each option given to us is capital. It ends with full stop. It doesn't end with anything. So, you have easily identified that A is the correct answer. But you have to check whether your answer is correct or not. Is eating an. Doesn't mean or does it make any sense? It doesn't make any sense. Tom is. What Tom is, what he is doing, it doesn't mention anything. But the first option is mentioning or is giving us some information. Tom is eating an ice cream. Okay, always remember how to identify a sentence. The first letter of the sentence should be capital. The first letter of the sentence should be capital, and it always ends with full stop or a question mark So in these three sentences ends with full stop. These three sentences ends with full stop. So these three are the correct answers. The next section is fill in the blanks with suitable words. To complete the sentences, use words given in the box. So fill in the blanks with suitable words. To complete these sentences, use words given in the box. In the box, they have given us some words, and under that box they have given us some sentences. By using these words, we have to complete these sentences. Okay, so first see the meaning of each word. Okay, rises. What is the first word? Rises. So what is the meaning of rises? Check the spelling. R-I-S-E-S, rises. So what is the meaning of rises? Move from a lower position to higher one. Rises is nothing but it moves from lower position to higher position. For example, if you got 9 marks in first slip test, and if you got 10 marks in next slip test, your marks percentage is rising. Rising is nothing but increasing. Okay, rises is nothing but increasing. The sun rises. Okay, the sun rises from one place to another place. The sun rises from east to west. Okay, that is the real meaning of rises. Increasing from lower to higher. Throws. What is the spelling of throws? T-H-R-O-W-S. Throws. So what is the meaning of throws? Push something by using some force. Push something by using some force. Okay. You for example, if you see this picture, this boy is pushing the ball. This boy throws the ball by using some force. Nothing but he is pushing the ball towards the batsman. Okay. That is throws. While throwing, we use some force, pushing. Okay. So throws is pushing. Okay. Eats. Eats is a verb. Eating something, having something. Drinks. Drinks is also a verb. Drinking. We drink water. We drink juice, like that. Reads. Reads is also a verb. We used to read newspapers. We used to read classworks, textbooks. Okay. Counts. So what is the meaning of counts here? What is the spelling of counts? C-O-U-N-T-S. Counts. Determine the total number of collection of items. See, counts. When we count, if we have some money, if anybody asks you how much money you have, then you count how much money you have. And for example, if anybody asks you how many pencils you have or how many pens you have, then you start counting how many pencils or pens you have, or how many shirts. If for example, if I ask you how many shirts you have or how many frocks you have, then you start count. So count is nothing but you have to determine the total number of collection of your frocks or your shirts. You have to determine what is the number. That is count. Brushes. What is the meaning of brushes? Brush is nothing but soft cleaning or using to clean your teeth. See, I brush my teeth every day. Brushes. Okay. So polishes. What is the meaning of polishes? P-O-L-I-S-H-E-S. Polishes. What is the meaning of polishes? P-O-L-I-S-H-E-S. Polishes. Cleaning something or making the surface clean. polishes. She polishes her. For example, if you come to school, you polish your shoes to make your shoes clean. Polishing is nothing but cleaning. Your mother polishes the car or bike. Your father polishes the bike. Your mother polishes the surface, that means ground. So polishes is nothing but cleaning or making the surface clean, making your shoe clean. For example, you polish your school while you come to your school, right? So you clean your shoes. The other name of cleaning is polish in some cases. Okay. So let us do some exercises. You can also make some sentences by using these words. By using these words, you can also make some sentences. But the exercise given to us is you have to fill the proper word in each blank to make a sentence. Okay. The cow dash grass. The cow dash grass. What is the cow is doing here? What is cow doing here? The cow is eating the grass, right? The cow eats grass. So here we use the word eats. The cow eats. The cow eats grass. Eats means having. She is having grass. Okay. See, the boy dash a ball. What he is doing here? What is the boy doing here? So he is throwing the ball. He is throwing the ball. Okay, throwing means pushing. He is pushing the ball. So what we have to use here? Throws. 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 The boy throws a ball. See, the girl dash a book. What is she doing? What she is doing in the picture? She is reading a book. What she is doing in the picture? She is reading a book. So the girl dash a book. She reads a book. The girl reads a book. The girl reads a book. See the next one. Mother dash tea. What mother is doing here in this picture? What mother is doing? She drinks tea. She drinks tea. Can we eat tea? No, right? Can cow eat tree? No, right? So, cow eats grass and mother drinks tea. And mother drinks tree. What is the spelling of drinks? DRINKS. 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 Mother drinks tea. So see the next one. The sun dash in the east. What he is doing? He is rising. He is increasing from here to here. So he is rising. The sun. So what we have to use here? Rises. The sun rises in the east. What is the spelling of rises? RISES. The sun rises in the east. She dash her brush. She dash her brush. What you do every morning? She dash her teeth. She dash her teeth. What she will do to her teeth? What she will do to her teeth? She brushes. What we will do in the morning? We brush our teeth. We brush our teeth. She brushes her tooth. She brushes her teeth. She brushes her teeth. Okay. What is the spelling of brushes? BRUSHES. She brushes her teeth. Okay. He dash the beads. He dash the beads. What he will do the beads? He counts. He counts. He counts the beads. He is counting how many beads he had. He is counting his beads. So he counts the beads. Okay. COUNTS, counts. She dash her shoes. What you will do to your shoes? If you come to school, what you will do? You polishes. As I said, polishes, cleans. Okay, what is the spelling of polishes? POLISHES. She polishes her shoes. She polishes her shoes. So this is it. Okay. See, here they have given us some value corner. What is this value corner? All words stand in their proper places to make a complete sense. If something makes a sentence, all the words should be in a proper order, right? So then only it will become a sentence. If they move out the sentence is no longer a sentence. If the words move out, for example, rise move to here, rises the sun in the east, does it make any sense? If the words in the sentence move from one place to another place, then it doesn't make any sentence, right? In the same way, similarly, we must stand in our proper place when we are in a queue. So, for example, when we are in a queue, we stand in our pledge, right? If we maintain some queue, then it makes some sense. If someone is playing and if someone is pushing other, then it makes any sense. Then it is called a queue. No, right? We stand in a proper order in a school pledge time. In school pledge time, we stand in proper queue, right? In the same way, they have asked us a question. So they have tell us that we have to same like words. Same like words, we have to stand in a proper manner and we should follow the queue. We shouldn't push other and we shouldn't play or we shouldn't do naughty things. Okay. See, they have asked us one question. What do you do when you stand at a bus stop? For example, if you stand at a bus stop, what you will do? Can you run on the road? See, some naughty kids run on the roads while they are waiting for bus at bus stop, or they are irritating their parents. So, see, they have given us some answers. Push and go ahead. Push and go ahead and stand in a queue. What you will do when you are waiting for a bus and the bus came? What you will do? Will you push everyone and go and get a bus? And you stand in a queue in order to take your place. What you will do? See, as you are good children, I know you are a good children, right? So you have to stand in a queue. Okay. So this is our second lesson, sentences. Hope you understand the lesson. So today's homework is you have to fill all the blanks of this lesson. You have to complete your page number 7 and page number 8 of your grammar book lesson 2 in the grammar book itself. Thank you.